Hi friends, this is Kim-Jamy with JamyDoesYoga. So I wanted to take y'all through a quick morning flow just to wake up your bodies. This is going to be nice. And really the theme or the intention for this practice is grace. So having grace with the way that we practice, having grace with ourselves, and being okay with where we're at with our bodies on the mat and then outside of the mat. So grab your yoga mats, grab some water, and we'll get started. I'll see you there. Before we begin, let's sit on our mat. You can sit on top of your legs like I'm doing, or sit cross-legged. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. We're going to ground ourselves in our practice by taking 3 breaths together. So breathing in, fill up your lungs, and then hold at the very top. Exhale, let it all go. 2 more times. Inhale, fill up your lungs. Hold at the top. Exhale, let it all go. 3rd time. Fill up your lungs. Hold at the top. Exhale, let it all go. Child's pose. At the back of your mat, put your feet together, your knees out wide. Draw your belly down onto the mat, arms reaching forward. Remember your breath. Breathing in through your nose, filling up your lungs from the inside out. Then exhaling out through the nose, from the peripheral, emptying in. Filling in from your lungs from the center out. Fill up. Exhale from the outside in. Walk your hands off the mat to the right side, right hand down, left hand stacks on top. Take an inhale, tilt your pelvis down, create more length in your spine. And take 3 breaths here, filling up and feeling for a stretch in your left side body. Walk your hands back to center and then walk it to the left side of your mat. Left hand down, right hand stacking on top. Take an inhale, tilt your pelvis down and back so you create more length in your spine. And then take 3 breaths here, feeling for a stretch in your right side body. Walk your hands back to center. Reach your right hand to the sky, stretch nice and long, and then thread the needle. Right arm goes under left armpit. Then reach your left hand all the way to the top of your mat. You can stay here, or you can reach your left hand around your back, grabbing onto the inside of your right thigh. Unwind. Reach your right hand to the sky. Exhale, place your right hand down. Reach your left hand to the sky. Reach, reach, reach. And then thread the needle. Left arm goes underneath right armpit. Reach your right hand forward. You can stay here for more excitement. Reach your right arm behind your back, grabbing onto the inside of your left thigh. Unwind. Place your right hand back down. Reach your left hand to the sky. Unraveling. And then walk yourself back to child's pose. Tabletop. Lift your hips up. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Take an inhale here, cow pose. Draw your belly down, lift your heart up, lift your chin. Exhale, moving from your pelvis, tilting it down, rounding your spine.
Gaze in between your legs. Cow pose. Arch your back. Pull your chest forward. Chin lifts up. Exhale, tilting from your pelvis, rounding your spine. Gaze in between your legs. That's my dogs. Sorry, y'all. One more cat-cow, moving through your cow. What is this? Arching your back, lifting your shoulders, your chin up, and then rounding cow. Back to neutral, and then walk your hands forward. Puppy pose. You can place your forehead and your chest down onto the mat. For more excitement, you can lift your chin, put your chin on your mat, and dip your chest even lower to the floor. Move on over to your Sphinx pose, placing your belly on the mat. In your Sphinx pose, elbows are underneath your shoulders, hands are flat on the mat, fingers are spread. Pull with your hands, dragging your hands back, your arms back, then pulling your chest forward. So there's this tension. You're pulling back with your hands and then lifting your heart up, pressing the tops of your feet into the mat. And then you can lift or tilt your chin down a little bit to get rid of the wrinkles in the back of your head. Unwind, release everything, and then Cobra pose, modified Cobra. Tent your hands to a goalpost to your sides. You're going to be tented on your fingertips, and take an inhale, press into the tops of your feet, lift your chest into a modified Cobra. Take an inhale here, dip your right shoulder down into the mat, gaze over your left. Inhale back to center, dip your left shoulder down, gaze over your right. Inhale back to center, dip your right shoulder down, gaze over your left. Inhale back to center, dip your left shoulder down, gaze over your right. Inhale back to center, last round, dip your right shoulder down, gaze over your left. Inhale back to center, dip your left shoulder down, gaze over your right. Inhale back to center, lift, 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 lift. Press the tops of your feet down. Modified Cobra. Exhale, release everything down. Press your hands underneath your shoulders. Lift your hips up and back, child's pose. Catch your breath here. If it started being shallow and rapid, see if you can slow it down. Down dog. Press your hands into the mat, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up and back. This is our first down dog of the day, so we're going to make it super strong. Press into all four corners of your palms, spread your fingers. See if you can lift or press your heels into the mat, rather. And then tweeze your elbows in, draw your shoulders away from your ear, pull your belly button to your spine. Relax your neck, gaze in between your foot. A down dog twist. With your right hand, grab onto your outer left shin. Gaze to the sky. Unwind other side. Left hand, outer right shin. Gaze to the sky. Unwind. Look to the top of your mat and then gently walk your feet to meet your hands. Ragdoll. Step your feet hips width distance apart. Bend your knees a little or a lot. Drape your belly over your thighs and drop the crown of your head to the floor. You can grab onto opposite elbows here, swaying from side to side. Let gravity melt your upper body all the way down, the crown of your head facing the floor. And then slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, reaching your hands and your heart to the sky. Exhale, mountain pose, bring your hands to your heart. We'll get started with sun salutation A. It's going to be a little bit different, so watch out for it. Inhale, reach your hands to the sky. Grab onto your left wrist with your right hand and then reach all the way over to your right side. Feel for that side body stretch on the left. Take an inhale, can you bend a little bit deeper? Exhale, back to center. Switch arms, switch sides. Left hand grabbing onto your right wrist. Take an inhale, lengthen, exhale. Arch over to your left side. Feel for that side body stretch on the right side of your body. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Interlace your fingers behind your butt. Take an inhale, lengthen, lift your heart, straighten your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Bend from your knees, hinge your hips. Draw the crown of your head to the floor. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Let the crown of your head drop down. Release. Halfway lift. Bring your hands to your thighs, your shins to the floor. Get nice and long. Exhale, place your hands down for a modified Chaturanga. Step back, high plank. Protract your shoulders. And then lower your knees down to the ground. Lower down, low Chaturanga, low plank. Inhale, press into your legs, the top of your feet. Cobra pose. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, down dog. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up and back. Do what feels good here. Pedal out your legs, walking right, walking left. Shake out your head, yes, no. Then inhale, look to the top of your mat. Walk your feet to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Get nice and long. Exhale, forward fold. Drop the crown of your head to the floor. Inhale, rise up, scoop up. Let's twist to the side or stretch to the side. Grab onto your left wrist with your right hand. Arch on over to the right side. Back to center. Let's stretch the other way. Grab onto your right wrist with your left hand. Take an inhale, stretch over to your left side. Feel for that side body stretch in your right side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Interlace your hands behind your butt. Take an inhale, lift your chest, straighten your arms. Exhale, hinge from the hips, bend your knees. Draw the crown of your head to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands on your shins, thighs to the floor. Get nice and long. Exhale, hands down, modified Chaturanga. Step back to a high plank. Draw your knees down and then lower down to a low plank. Inhale, Cobra. Pull your heart up. Draw your shoulders back. Press into the tops of your feet. Exhale, down dog. Tuck your toes under. Lift your hips up and back. Take one more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Walk your feet to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands and heart to the sky. Grab a hold to your left wrist. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Reach, reach, reach to the right side. Bring your belly button to your spine. Reach a little bit deeper. Exhale, bring it back to center. Switch hands. Switch grips. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist, arch over to the left side. Inhale back to center. Bring your hands to heart center. Interlace your hands behind your butt. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Lift your heart. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Long spine. Exhale, hands down. Modify Chaturanga. Knees down. High to low. Inhale, Cobra. Lift your heart up. Exhale, down dog. Lift your hips up and back. Take 3 breaths here. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, scoop your hands and your heart up. Last one, grab onto your left wrist, arch all the way to the right side. Inhale, get a little bit deeper. Exhale, back to center. Switch. Left hand grabs right wrist. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, arch to the left side. Take an inhale, get a little bit deeper. Exhale, back to center. Bring your hands to heart center. Interlace your hands behind your bum. Take an inhale, lift your chest, straighten your arms. Exhale, hinge from your hips. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Knees down, high to low. Inhale, Cobra. Press the tops of your feet down. Roll your shoulders back. Exhale, down dog. Lift your hips up and back. Pigeon pose. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow. And then place it down. Then reach your left leg down. So you're sitting in between your legs. It's an active pose. Inhale, lift your chest up, your heart up. Exhale, forward fold. You can use your hands as a pillow. Feel for the stretch in your hips. I feel it on the outside of my right hip in this right half pigeon. And then breathe into those areas of tightness. Inhale, lift up. Swing your left foot forward for Shavasana. Press your right sole of your feet into your left thigh. Flex your left foot. Take an inhale, lift your hands to the sky. Exhale, fold. Chin to shin. Can you stretch from your low belly? Stretch there. Roll your shoulders back and then see if you can melt down. For more excitement, with your right hand, grab onto your left edge of the left edge of your left foot. There you go. And then with your left hand, grab onto your right knee. Feel for this twist. You can look up to the ceiling underneath your right armpit. Inhale, release back to center. Straighten both legs. Seated forward bend. Inhale, lift your hands to the sky. Flex your feet. Exhale, forward fold. Folding from your belly. Inhale, pull your heart forward, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Melt your body down. In all of this effort, where can you find ease? Inhale, roll on up. Pigeon pose on the left side. Bend your left leg. Reach your right leg backwards. Get nice and set up. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold using your hands as a pillow. Inhale, rise on up. Shavasana on the right side. Swing your right leg forward. Press the sole of your left heel into your right thigh. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. From your low belly, lengthen. Then exhale. See where you can find ease, where you can melt down. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Chin to shin. Inhale, release. Oh, I forgot to do the twist. For more excitement, in your Shavasana, with your left hand you grab onto the knife edge of your right foot. Right hand goes to left knee. You can gaze to the sky. I really feel this stretch on this left back or this left side body. It's intense in a very nice way. Alrighty, unwind. Seated forward bend. Bring both legs in front of you. Take an inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale from your low belly fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Inhale, rise all the way up. And then we're going to press our hands down on the side of our hips. Lift our knees up for boat pose, Navasana. So you can grab on behind your thighs here. Pull your chest forward. Engage your toes. You can flex, you can point, you can foint. Whatever works for you. Pull your chest forward. And then see if you can sail your boat. You can stay here for more excitement. Grab onto the outside edges of your feet with your hands. Pull your chest forward. And then let your wings, your sails down. Exhale, cross your legs. Press your hands by your hips and then lift your hips up, maybe lift your legs up. Put your hands back down. Bring it back to bow. Or bring it back to boat. Pull your chest. And then hands to your sides. See if you can slowly lower down. One vertebrae at a time. Take a quick restorative breath here. And then bend your knees. Give yourself a nice little hug. Supine twist. Draw your hands to your side. Move your hips to the left. Drop your knees to the right. Gaze over your left shoulder. Supine twist is one of my favorite twists. It's not only just, twisting of the spine, but it actually realigns everything after you do your sun salutation and after a nice yoga practice. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Bring your hips to the left or right. Draw your knees to your left. I'm going to cactus my arm on the right side for more excitement gaze over my right shoulder. My stomach is growling. Inhale back to center. Give yourself one nice hug. Roll everything into a ball. And then exhale, drop your knees down. Take up space, let your arms fall down. And then melt into your mat. Take one more inhale in. And then exhale, sigh it all out. Can you slow down your breath and really be in Shavasana, letting everything melt down, your arms, your shoulders, your hips, your legs, your feet. And feel for what has changed in your body, what is more open, more willing, more accessible now that we've done a quick flow. Start wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, rolling out your wrists, your ankles. You can roll your head from side to side. And then draw everything in back to that ball. Give yourself a nice little hug. And then roll to the side of the screen, using your bottom arm as a pillow. Take an inhale in, exhale out. Inhale, push yourself up to a seated position. Seated cross-legged, sit in cross-legged seat. Bring your hands to your heart. Take an inhale, draw your hands to your third eye, your place of wisdom. Thank you all for sharing this quick, lovely, restorative practice with me. And we say together, Namaste. Thank you all for taking this time to practice with me. If you enjoy it, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and you can follow me on YouTube or follow me on Instagram at JamyDoesYoga. Thanks, y'all.